and then insert 2 things. One, the Warner Brothers project.
Yeah, so now Warner Brothers comes from Kinakanji because of a network of hanging out at Kijiji. So now, between 2005, 2006, 2007, the studio is in Thika Road. I'm doing a couple of things. I've done Neema. We're working now on Artemis Hatimaye. Through the Van Dykes at Sarakasi, I got to meet Mombi Kaigwa. She was doing a musical. I went with them to the Netherlands for a while, like 2 months, 3 months. So Aaron is now at Kijiji full time. So because him and Kanji are tight, I would always go in the evening to mix. And because of hanging out at Kijiji for a bit, I met a guy called Gerard.
Yes.
Actually, I met first.
We're in his old office.
Yeah, we're actually in his old office. Gerard Owino. So this day, I mean, Gerald called me, he's like, yo, there's some guys that need to meet you. So this is the need to meet.
Crazy.
Actually, I got to know Gerald through Mwendi.
Kanji's wife.
So he's like, there's these guys I want you to meet. They're trying to do a music video game project. Me, Annie, at this time, this is now 2007. I'm about 26. I'm in a very dark place in my life where everything is bullshit. Like, I don't believe. Like,
hey, you're a dark guy, remember?
It's just bullshit. Like, but I'll show up for the meeting, I'll smile and wave. See, I've learned how to be charming from Suzanne. Smile, wave, shake hands, go home, and I'm like...
You're a wounded puppy.
I'm a wounded puppy. So, and then Kinakanji always used to play gags on each other with Kijiji.
Yeah.
Kijiji would send me bad artists. Kanji would give guys numbers. Like, you'd go on radio and be like, I have the best studio if you can sing, but even if you're not good, my number is my number. So you kept scamming each other like that. It's bad for the artist because you didn't know you were being thrown around. Yeah. So that's why I even ended up working with Pam, because Pam had gone to Kijiji.
Oh no!
She had gone working.
Stop.
I ended up working with Pam. Was good,
Pam was from Coca-Cola Popstars.
Yeah, but see, the thing hadn't worked out, and she had remembered done all these songs. She had gone to Kijiji. Of course, they were whack.
That's the song that you did for
Kijiji
them.
Was whack. Aaron and Kanji had let her down, and then that's how we ended up working on the Habo.
Tim Bana, is the mic on? Should I start recording? Seriously, Tim, is the mic on? Okay, can start, yeah?
Maneno matamu kama asali ambayo waniambia, wanituliza kwa kunishika mkono napolia, haunitoi rangi mbele ya watu waniheshimu, wanieleza mambo yalivyo bila udanganyifu. Sitaki mali yako wala pesa zako, nipe roho yako niwe wako. The little things you do ni kama dhahabu, yanichangamsha na furaha ya ajabu. The little things you do ni kama dhahabu, yanichangamsha na furaha ya ajabu.
And a couple of other songs, because Pam can sing. I don't think I've had a singer that good now. Pam can sing.
We, under Lord Records, we recorded a full album for Pam. That's just in people's
hard drives. Pam, man. Anyway, so
wait, so that's how now Pam ended up coming to you?
Yeah, because she had gone to Kijiji. Then I don't know what happened there. She just called me. They just gave us some other jams.
Afrofusion.
Because at that time Kanji was feeling, he wanted to turn everyone into Yusundu and Idrissa Diop. And him and Aaron were just on another world music tip.
So she comes to you and... We
do these songs, she likes them, they're on air, she's hot. For me, at this point, I'm just... And for her, it wasn't a record deal, we just pay, get the songs, sign a split sheet, bounce.
Did you record Kev anytime?
Yeah, I recorded Kev Sema, and because of that demo, he got a record deal with Peter Ndwati.
Because of the demo that you recorded for Kevin?
He got a record deal.
What happened to Kevin?
I don't know, music industry, some people, that's really a business. It's like some lawyers succeed, some fail.
Yeah.
Some bakers succeed, some Mitush guys fail, others succeed. Or you just find other things that you're good at.
Yeah, it's true.
I think he found something else he was really good at.
Yeah.
And then one thing people don't see, like if you listen to this story, there's a lot of wounds. I know Musyoka has a lot of PR. Even him, he's even worse.
Yeah.
Like you talk to Musyoka like off camera,
Yeah.
he has a lot of wounds. So like
There's been a lot of people being played.
yeah. So after a while, like by the time you get in your mid-20s, like you get tired. So you're like,
I'm done.
yeah. That's where the good people live. Like you either to now survive, you have to be so ruthless.
So do you think it's ruthlessness that made you survive?
Yes.
I think it's also business.
Ruthlessness. The things I've done to survive.
Uh,
It's ruthlessness.
give me an example of
I've
what
called debt collectors on guys who had my tunes. Guys are playing over here. Huh? Auctioneers pull up on your office.
Okay, I get because it's
Because you
the
get to
business
a
side
point
knows how
where
to call the creatives.
yeah, because the business is set up in a way to con the creatives.
Let me. I think it's like this. I think creatives
Creatives are very trusting. That's the
Yes.
first thing. Creatives also have a fundamental flaw. They believe they know everything. Right? So you find that a creative is not to the business manager, a lawyer. So, and you know why you should have that shield is to protect you. But also don't shaft them. Nairobi is littered with so many creatives who had a good team of like a guy like a guy like who, and then you shaft them. The business guys stop investing. They'll be like, let me invest in a mat.
That's exactly the story of Sema.
Yeah, like Sema screwed homeboys. Let's say the truth.
Yeah, it is.
Like it was a golden ticket, meal ticket. What the do you know? You're 18. Take the money and go perform.
Exactly.
Imagine, we need to be honest like that.
Yeah.
And imagine you're not there because you're talented. You're there because this giant machine created this access for people to like you. Because what happens is you screw the person over, the machine rolls away, you're back to
5% talent.
the 5% talent. And do you know how many kids are out there auditioning? Have you watched this Toweza thing? It's 2018 and still, I don't know, thousands of kids are showing up for audition. Talent is 0. It's 3 to 5%. Don't even say it's 2%. It's the giant percent machine of an ecosystem of branding, advertising, comms, marketing, lawyers, accountants.
And now digital.
And digital service of people who will be like, you know what, you're good, dude. That's actually what makes a difference. Talent, come on. Outside of here, I can go find talented guys. Even that man, outside selling me, I can make a star.
Yeah.
If you give me, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. In fact, it's so good because I hear that's what you see in your story. You've been saying, show me commitment.
I'm not going to.
Because that person to find that 10 Gs, 5 Gs, even if it was 3 Gs, it shows you that they have a hard-working mentality. And that alone...
I mean, even from now bumping later on, like if I was to fast forward, bumping to guys like Wangeshi later on, she was introduced to Wangeshi through Provoke. Provoke was like, yo, I have this chick who has several thousand, whatever, songs, plays on SoundCloud. At the time, no one had those numbers. And Provoke was like, me, I don't know what to do other than this. I just know for sure I don't want her to be just broke and just have bars. We have to find a way to turn. We sat down and created a business plan.
In fact, before we get there, your story has so much mastery.
Mastery was just, it was a labor of love where Karimi and I, after the Warner Bros thing, now we meet Gerald.
Or in fact, talk about the Warner Brothers.
Warner Bros thing, I think I'm being pranked. When I meet Kanji introduces me because we're all hanging out over and I meet a guy called Gerald, who is an ad man, marketing. He has an agency called, I think, Instant Grass. It was like experiential marketing and whatever. So he tells me, it's like, there's this guys I want you to meet. This white chick shows up. She's from Warner Bros. They're trying to do this thing. I'm like, come on, but smile, wave. I thought this is the best because Kina Kanji had me before on these scams of theirs. But on this one, I didn't torpedo it. I thought all along it was a scam. All along.
Because of the games you guys had been playing.
Yeah, because we were just man boys. I thought this was now the best rules. I was like, till even you guys have made business cards. Because I remember I called Karimi, I was like, I met some other white chick with Gerard, and I'm like, Over here, Kina Kanji have really outdone themselves.
They even did Warner Brother business cards.
They even came with Warner Brother business cards. So, I mean, for me, it ended up being one of the best gigs I've ever had in my life, because I had one client for a year. And we were able to, It was because of that gig that, like, now later on I was like, I need to get married to those tunes. Like, that job that just comes, changes and realigns everything.
And now you worked with, again, there you did a jam with Juakali.
Now there, because now there's a budget, like there's now from there it opened doors. Now I met Juakali professionally. We've been meeting each other, you know each other, but then now you're putting bread in people's hands. Like, that changes the relationship. When I've given you, like we've worked, like I've
paid you. Dude, I did
Juakali, I mean
I was on that project.
Yeah, Maya Von Leko.
What?
What? Yeah, she's on that song doing a BGV's on a Juakali song.
That's crazy.
Atemi was on that, Doobies. At this time, he had already now changed to a bus. So that thing was good because it enabled me, all the guys, because see, it was cut. I was the one who was agreeing to, like, whatever I liked, I'd send them the Americans. They're like, yeah, we like it. Get the artist. There was no person who is coming to run interference.
That's crazy. In fact, you called me to do a 30-second thing. I remember, and I was so broken. And you paid me 30 G's then.
That thing I really like, because you were just working, Juakali.
You had the budget.
Yeah, I like things like that, but then I wouldn't have gotten there. Now you see, this is happening almost 10 years from when I started.
How old are you right now in the industry?
If you say started working when I was 16, like this is the first time someone paid me, and this year I'm turning 37.
What, 21 years?
Yeah, I don't look like it because Soleil.
Even that says it. Soleil is old. Okay, Warner Brothers.
So Warner Brothers is good. Soma 3 was formed because of Warner Brothers.
I thought the world was ending only yesterday. All the news on the TV made me wanna pray. Everyone was fighting, trying to make more money. War and disease and the useless celebrities. I believe that we all need to love more and live our lives like the little sparrow. It starts with me and then to you. Then the world will be all brand new. Beba, beba, you don't have to pay a thing. Beba, beba, come and join the family. Beba, beba, have a seat in the mountain. Beba, beba, we keep on smiling.
Soma 3 was formed because of Warner Brothers. Because what happened is, us guys are happy. Me and Gerald are like, yo, let's go for holiday to Cape Town Jazz Festival. So me, Karemi, and Gerald were like, we went for the Cape Town Jazz Festival.
The three of you.
We were many guys, everyone pulled out. Kenyans are guys for ghosting last minute. The only guys who showed up
Was you, Karemi, and Gerald.
Yeah!
Guys,
Guys ghosted. So I remember I'm Freshly Ground. At that time I was obsessed with Freshly Ground.
and we'll come to Kinanda Festival.
So that's how I was like, I told Karemi, we'll go clone this band in Kenya. We do like Afro pop, and it's cool, and it's funky, and it's fun.
Yes.
And then, but we don't do it for games.
Proper band.
A proper band, we play instruments, then we get to tour the world. Naivete.
No, it wasn't. Because you did do some festivals.
Yeah, dude, we ended up playing.
Exactly.
1 minute we are playing games over here, saying over here. The next we're in Zanzibar, we're in Rwanda. We've played gigs here.
Okay, let me ask the hard question about this Mathri. What happened to be? Was Nyanjira your first lead singer?
Yeah, Nigeria. Ruth was my first lead singer.
Oh, your sister, yes.
Remember, I was writing all the songs.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a very basic business plan. I write, I get a front person. So Ruth was the first one. Ruth didn't work out, Nigeria came in. After Nigeria, there was Julia. Julia, who, that's why I ended up knowing Julia. Julia, who is the rock star on Nini, on Over 25.
Yes. You can't even forgot.
Julia for Over 25.
You've had 3 lead singers Former 3.
Yeah, my own sister too. Tulikozana too. In Nigeria.
And at this time, even you started managing your brother.
Yeah, then I started managing Aaron, then it didn't work out.
And now Kinanda Festival comes in.
So Kinanda comes, like we have
Explain
some
Kinanda
cash.
Festival.
For me, the idea was just to do something like
Blankets and all.
like not even blankets, like Cape Town jazz, where you have music that people don't want to hear. The closest to Kinanda, I'd say, is African Nouveau. Like avant-garde music that's not, you maybe have your popular headline artists, but then it's not even the music, but you can have an art installation.
I get what you're saying.
You can have like a thing. That's what Kinanda was. So we did, now from there, we did 12 editions, we brought Freshly Ground, it drained all our savings completely, we were in the red. Because all our sponsors pulled out. I got really shafted by someone who said they'll give us money. Then a day before the gig, they didn't. They gave me a bouncing check that they knew would bounce.
What?
Freshly Ground at the INSA saying we're not coming.
Until you give us a deposit.
Yeah, like that day we fundraised, we had to look for 1.5 mic in an afternoon. Karim and I just newlyweds.
What?
Kinanda was just, yani.
So you had to
The first key, yeah.
1.5 to pay them to come.
Yeah, because it was going to pay, because we already had paid them a depot.
Yes. So this was, they wanted their full balance before they leave.
Yeah, no, all musicians you have to. Even me, whenever I'm traveling,
Yeah.
you give me all my money.
And this also included tickets and plane tickets and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
and then a couple of other things.
And then not to add
there's-
on to the fact that it rained cats.
Dude, that day I think there was witchcraft. So we sorted out the money issue. In that afternoon, between me and Karim, we just go out to call friends, family, we raise the money.
1.5 million. This is 2000
And it's just begging from friends
Yeah.
and relatives and and then because guys have seen us believing in this thing. That thing also taught me, I think, for when you're really passionate about things and you've your checks and balances, even though guys know you're going to Chomeka, they'll give you. Like if people, like the same way that I'll tell artists, give me 10K. This was the same thing. People won't invest in you unless they see you've invested in yourself. Because guys are like, how much have you already put in this thing? Then they're like, okay, cool. So just so you get 100 G's here, you get 200 G's there, you get 100 G's there, you get 300 G's there.
Okay.
So then now the gig happens, but then it rains. It rains like witchcraft. So you can't see your hands in front of your face. And then the rains open when guys have started coming in, Kanji's on stage, it's like dusk, Sauti Sol has performed, like everything was going well. The rain that came down, I don't think guys have seen rain like that. Dude, the mixer was full of water. People don't show up. We got a loss of about 45K USD. That's 4.5 M. All our savings, me and Karimi, zip.
And that ends Kinanda.
No, we put it on ice for a bit. Then we now have debts to clear. So now that's when we made a smaller one that used to happen at the Elephant.
And at this time, the studio has moved.
Yeah, to
The
Wabi.
Elephant, yes.
And now what was
You've
good
left
is,
Karen to the leafy suburbs. I mean, you've left Thika Road
I
to
mean,
Lavington, Gware.
it's those things you learn when you're in school for business. I don't know if kids do B.Ed anymore or business education. I know IGC schools do it, but I don't know it's there for location. One thing I learned like the hard way about being in Thika is, on Thika Road near USIU, is there's a reason all our agencies, production companies, and even social are in the same space. The Ngong Road, Awings there, Questlands. It's like literally your Hollywood. So in case something happens, you can go. There's always down the road. And the only time you move out of that locale is when you're good.
When you're the magnet. When
Yeah,
they'll
guys,
come
you go
anywhere
to wherever you are.
Yeah.
But there's a reason why even the big guys, Scarlett is bad over here at Chancery, Mojo is over here, Kifrin is over there. So in moving to Kanjata Road, which is in Lavington, we had more people coming to just say, hey, what's up?
You were just to chill.
In the first 1 week than we had in 2 years.
What?
Oh, like, what? And we're like, yeah, here in the hood. Oh, I don't know, can you do this for me? Can you do this for... So now work started coming in. So that's why even we ended up working a back of Tinga Tinga.
Did you work on Tinga Tinga?
I didn't work on Tinga Tinga. The back of it was done by Eric, then Aaron, then myself. But then also, one of the reasons I could work on Tinga Tinga was because Tinga Tinga started at the same time I was working on Warner Bros. So Eric got his good gig with Tinga Tinga, and I got...
Your Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
But this time now you're... Is this Nkari that you're at? Or is
So
it
now when we got to
Rainmaker?
Nkari,
Yeah.
Eric started pursuing Rainmaker, and Nkari kind of died.
And you went Ennovator Music.
Yeah, so we were just sharing the space and the equipment, but everyone does their hustle. We collaborate on some things.
Okay. At this time now, the industry is changing.
Industry has really changed. We've had treble, we've had PV, Nini. This is now 2008, 2007.
PV, is that's why you did that song for Brian King and Cheesy?
Yeah.
Lights, camera, action. Representing ya. Buster Brian King. Featuring Cheesy.
Lift your hands and say,
Ennovator
if your
music.
child don't wanna change,
Rockin',
fight the system all
Kenya.
the way. Enough talking, action begins today.
I've been sitting here wondering why you always are giving and fighting. Spread all the lies and the hating, only coming about your approval rating in the media.
Don't you ever see the sorrow in our eyes? How'd you even sleep at night when you can't tell wrong from right?
I am sick and tired, my heart is burning with the fire. Bring down the politician, I'm yelling revolution.
If your child don't wanna change, fight the system all the way. Enough talking, action begins today. Lift your hands and say, if your child don't wanna change, fight the system all the way. Enough talking, action begins today.
What was that? Was that about?
That was not through, because now with post-election violence came out of aid agencies trying to do like peace songs and whatever.
Brian Kagoro?
Yes, Action Aid.
Yeah.
So now we got a network into Action Aid. We did some like concerts and festivals with them, which was quite cool. So now the base now has shifted from 2004. We were in, I was at Samawati. Then we go spend 3.5 years on Thika Road near USA.
3.5 years?
Yeah.
What?
Then guys think this thing is easy. Then 2007, or is it 2008? We moved to Lavington. And now from there, because there's a base, there's a grounds, we were able to do, like that place was good for everything.
Exactly.
So a
Events.
lot of things thrived. We managed to resuscitate Kinanda as a smaller thing. It went on for 10 editions before we shut it down. I did a lot more music, but also a lot more commercial work. Because now I'm older, there's toys, so music. Now I'd say between maybe 2010 to maybe 2014, 2015, it was all corporate work. I stopped signing artists. I stopped. It's either I'm working on a TV show, I'm working on a commercial, I'm working on some radio adverts. I mean, the only music I did was Atemi and Eric. And then because Atemi I knew there's a record label to deal with.
The financials and the back
Yeah.
end. Yes.
With Eric, I know there's the art ishia mahali.
In terms of music, what have you done for Eric?
I Love and Protest, which is his last album out. I produced and co-wrote 3 songs.
What some of these ones?
Sing Mercy.
Oh.
Then that has the choir and a couple of others and 2 others. Then Fancy Car, which was on an album I'd done, and then another one. And then I did the majority of the recording and the mixing for that entire album.
Then there's also an album you released
Kinanda.
Yes, Kinanda.
Yeah, it was a collaboration. Like it's like what those things DJ Khaled are doing now, but for fusion, which is get guys who are really good. Then I write songs with them. Like basically how Happy was formed. I write songs, get people to sing them.
Yeah. So it was your album, but with people singing it. I know because Kanji even
Kanji had a song, Aaron had a song, Eric had a song, Joki Ngumi did poetry. Do you know Dr. Joki Ngumi, who is like so everywhere right now? Chris Adwa was there, Helen Mutawali. I think I might do another one this year.
All right, yeah. Do you hear me? What if I had everything? Yeah, let's go. Ningeishi kibandani, ningeishi kwenye shimo, ningekuwa mashuhuri mama, ningekuwa mwenye mali. Oh mama, let me tell you something. Oh baba, nipe nafasi. Oh mama, let me tell you something. Oh baba, hey, nipe nafasi. I lived in a big house and I drove a big car. I could sing or even play the guitar. I had a beautiful wife living in the suburbs. I lived in a big house and I drove a big car. I could sing or even play the guitar. I had a beautiful wife living in the suburbs. Mama.
Okay, in this whole mix, there's too much to talk about, but I just want to touch on this one. I want to touch on Wabi.
Wabi came 2013.
And for those guys who don't know what Wabi is.
Wabi was a streaming service. The basic idea behind Wabi was, at that time there was a growing need, or the gap that was in the market was, there's a middle audience that doesn't want Skiza tunes. They want to own MP3s. So create a thing that works.
They don't have iTunes. They're not going to go to iTunes.
And then iTunes at the time wasn't accepting Kenyan cards. So for me, it was just get the best things out of iTunes, the best things out of SoundCloud to do a Kenyan thing. So again, I have the music networks, I have the catalog of people. So I met this incredibly talented guy he's a genius, literally, called King Ori. Job Minor. King Ori Minor. Then him and I actually met because we were both, at the time I was an intern and ended up working at Mavuno. So when there were boring sermons going on, him and I would just beat stories on different things in the container at the back.
I remember. This one is tiny.
So he was trying to do a wedding startup at the time. I convinced him otherwise. I was like, let's do a music thing. And yeah.
So he did the backend.
So but then he told me I'm a backend developer. We need a front-end person who knows how to make shit look good. I mean, like, I don't want someone else. He's like, you already know him. Because remember that t-shirt, I used to wear Binti. You remember Binti? Before Peperuka and Bonk.
Yes.
There was some other dope t-shirts called Binti. They're just like Kina Bonk and Peperuka. Like, the guy who designed those t-shirts you're wearing is my bro. He's just come back from Elsie. He's a front-end developer.
It's his bro. He got his bro.
He got his bro! Hey, Kenya yetu. So that's why I ended up meeting now his bro Jeff.
And so the three of you now became Wabi.
The three of us was Wabi.
So is Wabi dead now?
Wabi is in flux.
Can I go buy music from Wabi now?
No, we have turned that off.
Wabi
is being turned off over time.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's crazy. Wabi was a beast.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the new cats. Let's come. No. Okay, the new cats. But I'll start the new cats with probably the oldest of those new cats, King Kaka.
So King Kaka, I really liked his music.